running to you. I've been running to you, running.
Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing this face, welcome to the family. And to my old subscribers, you guys already know I have mad love for you. Thank you guys so much for camping with me. Thank you for making this experience worthwhile. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to find love / husband fast. So if this is something you would like to know or you like to learn from, definitely keep watching. Welcome back. I think women look for husbands more than men look for wives. I don't know, I stand to be corrected. This is not a feminism, whatever. Nobody should come for my head, please. I'm still rocking this my hairdo, okay? I'd like to do a little disclaimer. When I say find love, I know that there is something in humans, in every human, that wants to be loved first and then wants to love, okay? It's in everybody. It's in each and every one of us. So this video is not about why you should marry or why you need a husband to complete you and all those things that generate unnecessary controversies online. No, this video is just to talk about how to find love. Before I go on, I'd like to say there are so many things involved in finding love. I'll be speaking from my own perspective as a woman, although I'll try to make it, generalize it to the both sexes, okay? There are so many points involved and we're not going to be able to adequately cover each and every one of them in one video, and I don't want it to be overly long, okay? So this video is going to come in parts, it's going to come in series. There will be a sequel to this, okay? Now the very first point is find yourself. Yes, this sounds cliche. It sounds like one of those things motivational speakers say, like, do you know if you throw stone up, it will come down? No, this is not that. This is true. Find yourself. Who are you? What makes you tick? What makes you you? What makes you happy? What are you on earth for? Okay? Definitely you're not on earth to marry, because if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you don't know what makes you you, you don't know what makes you happy, you just want to marry, I'm sorry, but you're going to be like a whole liability on whoever you end up with. Okay, to avoid this anyways, if your sole purpose is to marry and be married, then find you some other person whose sole purpose is to marry and be married. Then the two of you come together and do the marriage together. But trust me, it's not going to be a good one. If it's a relationship, it's not going to be a good one. Now let me also add here that finding love is also applicable to a friendship, okay? Not just marriage, a friendship between just normal friends, platonic friends, casual friends, and all that. This also applies. Find yourself. Who are you? It's when you know yourself that you know some of the things that you should not allow in your life. It's when you know some of the things that are not acceptable by you. If you don't know who you are, everything goes for you. And trust me, you'll not be able to find love this way. If you find one of this caricature type of love that is missing road on social media, in 1 or 2 months max, you come back with premium tears or you will not be happy, okay? So find yourself. This is the time to do it. Whether you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, the best time to start something is the moment you realize that I ought to do this thing. Start it. Find yourself. Sit down. Ask yourself genuine questions. Write down notes, okay? Anybody can deceive you, but you can't deceive yourself. Tell yourself the truth. What do I want to do with my life? What makes me happy? What am I here for? What will I tolerate from somebody? What is a deal breaker for me? What is a no-no? What is a turn-on? Find all these things and you are well on your way to finding love. Now, the second point is love yourself. Yes, love yourself. I think this really goes hand in hand. The moment you find who you are, you begin to appreciate things about yourself. You begin to love yourself. Love yourself. Okay, loving yourself means you love your background. It means you love the things that make you you. It means you accept your experience. It means you accept your present, even while you're working to ensure that your present doesn't really go longer than you want it to, okay? You accept your present. You're happy with your present, looking forward to the future. Love yourself. Love your complexion. Love your body shape. Love the shape of your nose. Love every single thing about you, because trust me, there are a lot of things out there that are battling your self-esteem with you. And if you don't love yourself, the moment you open the door, someone is complaining. She's too light-skinned. What kind of yellow papa is this one? She's too dark, black. What is wrong with her? Her nose is too big. Her nose is too small. Are you sure she... Okay, especially in Nigeria where I live, there are people who, from the moment a child is born, I mean that literally, they're already talking of how this one and how that one and how you should this and how you should that. So you have to come to a place where you love yourself. It's not an automatic thing. What are some of the things I did that helped me really love myself? I read books. When you read books, you see the world through other people's eyes, and then you compare it. You're like an old horse. You know the part to chew. You know the part to spit out. Okay, it helps your mental faculty, it helps you to reason, it helps you to think, it helps you to know when people are saying things from a place of insecurity, and you easily trash them. Talk to yourself. Look in the mirror, girl. Talk to yourself, hype yourself. Hey, you fine, girl, you smart. You know, talk to yourself and say it till you get to a point of... Don't lie to yourself, tell yourself the truth. I have a pointed nose. And the world may not like a pointed nose, but this pointed nose looks good. And let me tell you the thing, once you love yourself, you begin to exude a kind of confidence that makes people start to love the you love. See, this is proven. This is the truth. It sounds like magic, okay? But that's the truth. The moment you love yourself, you're confident in yourself, there is something you exude that you are not even aware of that attracts people to you, that attracts respect to you. That is the truth. And loving yourself takes me to the third point, which is work on yourself. Bro, sis, you can't say you love yourself and you don't work on yourself. Tell yourself the truth. That's part of loving yourself. You keep eating junk. Every morning you eat meat pie. In the afternoon you're eating donuts. And in the night you're eating, what are those things again? Fish roll. And then you top it up with a glass of soft drink. And then when you climb on the scale, you're weighing 280 kilograms. And then when someone talks to you, you're like, oh, I love myself this way. No, you don't love yourself. You're killing yourself. If you love yourself, you work on yourself. If you love on yourself, you establish well cut out discipline patterns to bring yourself from this person you are, who you love, which is good, to this person you want to be and you appreciate further and you love further. Okay, if you love yourself, you know that you have this bad habit of excessive spending. For instance, you curtail it. Yes, this is the time to curtail it. Work on yourself. Everything you see on Instagram, everything you see on social media, any shop you see, you buy. You don't have savings, you don't have investment, you don't have any rainy day set aside. You're just living your life like a dove, and you're looking for one man or one woman to carry your baggage in the name of love. Bro, sis, you have not even fulfilled the conditions of love for yourself. Talk of another person. Or you're a man, you're a woman. You know you have this bad temper. When you flare up here, everything is glass shattering, windows scattering, everything flying up and down. And when they ask you, like, it's my temper. At this time, when you do it, you not say, oh, babe, I'm sorry. No. Work on yourself. Before you look for love, before you want love to find you, work on yourself. You see this temper you're talking of, and you're saying, oh, this is me, I can't help it, I have a bad temper. Trust me, if you are angry and you're in a military zone, you will know how to be angry yet responsible. We make jokes of it, but that's the truth. You don't want tomorrow you're angry and then you're hitting your wife and your wife is like, domestic violence, sorry, I'm done. Or you're the woman in this case, maybe you hit your husband, or you're in his face, you're pointing, you're being disrespectful. And when you're done, you're like, okay, this is not the kind of man, this is not the kind of woman I want to be. So this is the time to work on yourself because you love yourself. What are some of those attitudes you know you have that are not good? Don't expect someone to buy your baggage. Work on it. And there's something that happens usually when you're working on yourself, known or unknown to you, you begin to attract. See, beautiful things are really attractive. Okay? The moment you're working on yourself, you begin to attract men or women who love what they see, and you're well on your way to love, be it friendship love, be it relationship love that leads to marriage and all whatnot. And let me ask you, if you were God and you had a daughter, a beautiful daughter, a prized daughter, a valuable daughter, and then you have this son, and this one is working on himself because he loves himself, okay, and this one has refused to work on himself. He's just busy in people's DMs saying, hi babe, you look good. Hi babe, I dropped a comment on your picture, you did not respond. Which of them will you give your daughter to? Definitely the one who has worked on him or herself. Yes, so the place of finding love / husband starts with you. Starts with what you do. It's what you do that brings about what happens to you. And before you know what's happening, it's a wedding day. It's a wedding day. But don't make that your goal. Very early in life, I was exposed to the realities of some of the pressures that come, especially on we women, about finding a husband, okay? I had older cousins then who were in uni. So when they come back from school, at the time they were like 19, 20 max. My maternal grandmother is like, KDG. And then jokingly, they're like, "Neye mama." Okay, so don't make it your focal point. Let your focal point be being the person who is worthy of these things. Okay, because if you make the wedding your focal point, you'll be working with events and vendors, working with cake designers, and all this and all this. You're not working on yourself, and it's to end in premium tears. That's the truth. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. But if you're working on yourself, ultimately, you will be the man, you'll be the woman that whoever gets you is proud of. I saw somewhere that a man or a woman of good character will always make a good wife or a good husband. And that's on period. Okay? Yeah. So let me also say this in closing. While you're doing this, trust me, you will make mistakes. You will fall. There will be times you're like, oh, I said I wasn't going to do this. Why did I do this? But continue. Yes, the result doesn't come with the decision. It comes with the consistency. Daily, weekly, monthly, you're forming the habits, and then it becomes your lifestyle. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I hope you've learned a thing or two or three from this episode. Like this video. Drop a comment down below if there is any of these things you're working on, yeah, or maybe some sort of pressure you've actually been exposed to and how you were able to deal with it. Okay, thank you guys so much for camping with me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking this video. Endeavor to share it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.